Hi, we're with Mr. Subway, Jared. How are you, sir?
I'm doing very well.
Jared, I don't know if it's permissible. Do you everybody just knows you as Jared. What's your last name?
It's Jared Fogle.
Okay, very nice.
Born and raised in Indianapolis, Indiana.
Okay, go Colts.
Go Colts, absolutely. And excited to be here in Big D for the Super Bowl. And we were just heading up. This is now my 6th Super Bowl I've gotten to go to at Subway. So,
oh, isn't that great?
Pretty cool, and one of the neat perks about my job.
Jared, one of the things that, and you seem so, if you, for lack of a better term, down to earth. And isn't that part of the attraction with Jared?
I guess. I think people really, it's relatable. I think people still relate to the story.
And you're accessible.
Yeah,
it's like you're a brother-in-law.
We always say it's like I'm well known, but not a celebrity. It's like a weird
strange?
Sort of it's a unique phenomenon. But it's been amazing. I've been doing the ads now with Subway. I've been their spokesperson for almost 13 years. So
is that right? Has it been that long?
It's been that long.
Wow.
And it's just knock on wood, it keeps going. And I think as obesity continues to be a major problem in our country, people are always looking for new and creative ways to become healthier, to maybe drop a few pounds. Keep their New Year's resolutions intact, so to speak. And I think Subway sandwiches obviously can be a big part of that. I still eat it quite a bit.
What's your favorite sandwich?
Nowadays, it would be the sweet onion chicken teriyaki.
See, that's my favorite.
Combination of eating that, just eating low fat in general, but also making sure I get my exercise in. And having completed the New York City Marathon last year, that was a great challenge for me, something I was able to do. And I continue to run, not 26.2 miles anymore, but definitely continue to run several miles at a time.
Were you surprised you were able to achieve that? That's a big accomplishment.
I really, you jump into it 100%, but even then, it's like, will I really be able to do this? Well, you hope you don't have an injury, you hope for a lot of things, but mentally you have to want it. And I remember, literally, when I crossed that finish line, I broke down. I mean, I was in tears, I was a mess, and I never cry for anything, but I realized, what a journey that has been.
How long did you train for that?
It took me really from February of last year through this year, or through November, so it was, 8-9 months or so.
Right.
Trained really hard, being real dedicated, and that's what it took to do it.
Yeah, well, that's great. Now, so you think Mr. Ono will be okay as far as his training regimen to get that accomplished?
Fine. I think he's obviously a natural-born athlete, which is great. I'm sure he'll have a good time. And I was just telling him, you just got to be dedicated to it, just like when you're training for your speed skating.
Yeah.
You got to be dedicated to it. You got to want it, and it's a new challenge for him. And I think he's really excited about it.
Have you had a chance to go see the Cowboy Stadium?
I have not seen the Cowboy Stadium. So it's one of my things that I can't wait to see the huge jumbotron screens and just to see how big that place is. I've heard such great things about it, and we have a new stadium in Indianapolis as well. So it'd be great to compare this stadium with my stadium back home, and of course we have the Super Bowl in Indy next year.
Well, now, that's right. Yeah. That's right. In fact, now that your Colts and my Cowboys are not playing for the Super Bowl, do you have a favorite for Green Bay or Pittsburgh?
I'm going for Green Bay. My prediction is 31-24. That's my prediction.
Why do you think that?
I just think Aaron Rodgers is on such a tear right now. I'm hoping he didn't sustain any injuries in that last game in the NFC Championship, but I just think the momentum they have is great. And I think they're due. It's been what, 13 years, I guess, that they made the Super Bowl last time, and I think hopefully it'll really put Aaron Rodgers is a great guy. I think in general I've gotten to meet him several times, and hopefully they'll be able to he'll really cement his role there.
Jared, one last question, and I thank you so much for visiting with us. But and I know the people in Texas will want to know what's been your, so far, I don't know how long you've been in town, but what's been your biggest surprise about Texans or Texas so far?
Well, I didn't realize you guys got ice. So that's been an interesting thing, and I feel like I'm back home in Indianapolis.
There you go.
But just the hospitality there has been great. Everyone's been so excited. You can tell everyone's really fired up to have the Super Bowl, and even in making lemonade with lemons. Obviously, no one expects to have this kind of crazy weather, but at the same time, doing all they can to go around it, and just how nice everybody's been so far.
Jared, thanks so much. Come back and visit us when it's warmer.
Thank you so much.
All right, sir.